Okay, so welcome to Daily Decodes 81 2. And Jim Donovan, Cleveland Browns play-by-play announcer and TV sports anchor, dies of cancer at age 68.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cleveland Browns Stadium. The dress rehearsals are over. The wait is over. It is electric inside this stadium.
Along with a new era of Browns football kicking off in 1999 came a new voice of the team. And what a voice it was.
The Browns are back in business, and what a sight it is to see an overflow crowd to welcome them back to the playing field.
Jim Donovan, following in the footsteps of legendary Browns play-by-play voices Gib Shanley, Nev Chandler, and Casey Coleman, the native son of Boston, quickly becoming one of Cleveland's favorite adopted sons, as voice of the Browns on our radio dials every Sunday for nearly 25 years.
Couch with 2 seconds to go, being chased. Heaves one down the near sideline to the right. Looking for Kevin Johnson. Ball is tipped. Johnson got it! He got it! He got it!
Gotta be careful with some of that. Gotta be careful with some of that footage right there, right?
So many of those lean years, but Jimmy was always on top of his game. The passion in his voice bringing joy and comfort to so many Browns fans around the world for more than 2 decades. His energy, unmistakable.
Roethlisberger back, getting chased. He got hit, knocked down.
All right.
He's through, first down, 40. Down.
The brain hits this run, and I was the play-by-play guy for the Browns, but I was also, I was just pushing him on the run, to run, William, run.
The new Browns clinching their first playoff appearance, beating the Falcons at home, and nearly 20 years later, Jimmy would be there for the team's next playoff appearance.
And wherever you are, this is starting to become very, very real that the Browns will wind down.
All right. This guy looks like Adrian Wojnarowski, the guy who just left ESPN. Adrian Wojnarowski. Looks a lot like this guy right here. Okay. All right, but let's just get back into the slides here real quick, and maybe we'll play a little bit of that.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cleveland. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Upcoming, right? So, Jim Donovan, he passes 101 days after his July 17 birthday. They say he stepped away from his game day duties with the team before this season while battling cancer, and he had called Cleveland's games since the team's expansion rebirth in 1999. But 101 days after his birthday, he passes, and that's the 26th prime number, and cancer equals 26. And he dies on the 26th. All right? You see right there, died after a long battle with chronic lymphocytic leukemia in Cleveland, Ohio, right? And I want to look that up real quick. Let's share. Oh, that's the wrong. Here, let me pull it up over here. Jim Donovan, Associated Press. All right, let me pull up the article. All right, so this should be sharing right here. Let me scroll down. Let me see. Battling cancer. And let me just pull it up on the side. How did Jim Donovan die? There, right here. Let me copy and paste this, and I can enter this just on the fly right here. All right, and I don't have a calculator up, so I got to clear this out real quick. All right, so we'll use this calculator here. I share it right here. Paste. Okay, so just so we get some of those numbers right there, and let me put leukemia, and then as I'm doing the video, I can come back and look at it, right? So we see that right there. All right, so back over here. All right, so 101 days after his birthday, the 26th prime, and cancer equals 26, dead on the 26th, right? Oh, so look, he's born on the 17th day of July in 1956. Jim Donovan in the code equals 117, like 17, right? And the birthday, the 17th day of the 7th month, 177 is like 17, right? And you see in the code with the alphabet forwards, Jim Donovan 117, right? Dies of cancer at age 68. And his last birthday, you get 68 numerology, okay? 7 plus 17 plus 20 plus 24 equals 68. And it's interesting because Jim Donovan, like Donald John Trump, Donald John Trump, the full name equals 68. All right? It's not a coincidence. And this guy, like, low-key looks like Roger Goodell as well, NFL commissioner. But look, 68 date numerology, the last birthday, passing at 68, Donald John Trump equals 68. And we have this selection that's right around the corner, Donovan, and again, Donald John Trump, right? And you see, again, right there, a lot of energy surrounding this name Donald. Remember, Phil Donahue died as well, okay? And Jim equals 49. And, you know, a lot of this 2024 selection energy, this is November 5th, right? Jim equals 49. Kamala Harris is the 49th vice president. Kamala Harris even equals 49 in this code. And vice president equals 149. Okay? And that's just reverse right there, where Z would be 1, A would be 26. You know, you get JIM. So in reverse, J is 17, I is 18, M is 14. You just add it up, you get 49. Okay? And I think we just hit a 49 on the fly as well? We did. Leukemia equals 49. All right? And leukemia equals 77, just like United States. You see that right there? United States, 77. Okay? And look at the 406. I got some other stuff here from a prior decode. Let me get rid of it. Let me zoom in. I like doing some of this on the fly too. Look at the 406, like 46 even. Right there, chronic lymphotic leukemia. 406 is like 46. Donald Trump is born in the year 1946 as well, right? Okay, so that's why we kind of break away and do that on the fly too. Remember, the 49ers were in the Super Bowl, the last Super Bowl, and they lost, right? And Kamala Harris is out of the Bay Area as well. So you're going to get a lot of these numbers connecting with these politicians going into a selection, because, I mean, it's like a lottery system. And if yours hits, it just kind of pumps out of a computer system, right? And you see how these stories are connected. And check it out. Vice president equals 68. Okay, again, dead at 68. Jim Donovan, Browns play-by-play announcer, Cleveland, and TV sports anchor, dies of cancer at 68, last birthday 68 numerology. Donald John Trump equals 68, vice president equals 68. And you see right there Kamala Harris 49, 49th VP, vice president 149. Kamala Harris equals 86. That's the reverse of 68. Okay? And 86 even to get rid of. Right? So you kind of see how this all connects here. Okay? No coincidence, right? And Steph Curry is injured right now. Also not a coincidence. Steph Curry injured, right? And big connections, with Steph Curry and politicians. Steph Curry, Golden State Warriors. Okay? And you see right here Kamala Harris again, uh, Vice President Kamala Harris flying back to her old stomping grounds to attend this event. But, anyways, my point to show you San Francisco. And look it up there with the full name James Francis Donovan the Third. Look, Francis like San Francisco, and James like LeBron James. Okay? Cleveland Browns play-by-play announcer, Cleveland. LeBron kind of put Cleveland on the map as far as sports. Okay, born in Akron, Ohio, playing and drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers, now with the Lakers, right? Think about LeBron James, LBJ, right? And Francis like San Francisco, but James Francis Donovan III. Think about LBJ, LeBron James. Well, we're speaking of Donald Trump in this connection, right? Who took over for John F. Kennedy, right? After that assassination. LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson, right? Like Lyndon B. Johnson, okay? Like Donald John Trump, John F. Kennedy, Jim Donovan. You see that? LBJ, again, like LeBron James, with the Lyndon B. Johnson connection. And again, we have this selection right around the corner. Look at that last Super Bowl. I believe they just had a rematch as well, regular season, but rematch of the Super Bowl. Like Commander in Chiefs with that victory in the Super Bowl, who's going to be the next Commander in Chief, right? And will we have one going forward? But they pick up the victory against the 49ers, and a lot of gold energy as well. I mean, all throughout the last year, gold connecting, mainly with cash, right? And with the 23-year, the Cash App guy getting stabbed, a lot of that gold energy was out there. Rick Harrison, like Kamala Harris, the world's famous gold and silver pawn shop. You may have seen the TV show. His son died. All right. And again, Vegas hosted the Super Bowl, right? So you see those connections there. I mean, and some of that was on the fly with the James stuff. Think about Donovan. Think about the quarterback, Donovan McNabb, former quarterback. I better pull that up real quick. Donovan McNabb. And again, this is all connected. Look, Don right there, again, like Donald Trump, and McNabb, like McDonald's. Okay, Trump trending with McDonald's and the Fry Station. Okay, and a lot of this stuff is really becoming obvious. And if y'all are just regular folk out there, this happened to come across, your feed or whatever. This is really obvious here, okay? How all and look at 47 right here with McNabb being age 47. Look in the code right here. Trump equals 47, okay? And so does DC. And so does DC. 47, and so does Republican. 47, White House. Okay, and what are the odds you're going to get 47 with all of these? Right? Government, 47. Even two parties, Democrat, Republican. Oh, when you spell it right, two parties equals 47. And look, you get Trump's birthday, the 14th day of the 6th month. And you even get 61 like Ohio. See, 61 and 16. Look at how Ohio equals 47. How amazing is that? So again, dead in Cleveland, Ohio, right? And you see that connection with Donovan McNabb being 47. Look at Donovan McNabb. Ooh, Philadelphia Eagles. And look, you see him with Jason Kelsey, right? Look at him with Jason Kelsey of the Eagles. And McNabb played for the Eagles. Jason Kelsey's brother, Travis. That's amazing with the Chiefs. Okay, and remember DeAndre Swift played for the Eagles. He was a teammate of Jason. And then Taylor Swift with Travis Kelsey, and those characters all on the come up, right? Wow. As actually they already came up, they're all on and popping, right? I think Jason, isn't he synced up with Thursday Night Football? And speaking of the Philadelphia Eagles, with Jason Kelsey, remember Trump was attempted assassinated in Pennsylvania, right? So you get that Philly connection, and then all of the history with Philadelphia and the flag and our country. Man, that's amazing. And like all of that was just on the fly right now. But yeah, Donovan McNabb, like McDonald's, like Jim Donovan, like Donald John Trump, right? That's amazing. And look at McNabb with the 5 on the jersey. The selection is on the 5th day of November next month, okay? So these are all just number patterns that are undeniable, and it's undeniable the language runs everything here. Okay, and you see Jim Donovan and even a similar type look to Trump. And let's pull up Roger Goodell. Look, even another similar type look with these characters, okay? And you see Roger Goodell right there. American businessman, first and foremost, just like Donald Trump, right? Who has served as the commissioner. And look, since 2006. You see that right there? Commissioner since 2006. Let's go back over here now. And you see Jim Donovan dead 101 days after his birthday on the 26th. Cancer equals 26, and 101 is the 26th prime number, right? So that's amazing on the fly, even with the connection with the commissioner. And all of this, Francis, San Francisco, John F. Kennedy energy, F like Francis, okay? But I think that's Fitzgerald, right? And and Larry Fitzgerald was an NFL player for the Arizona Cardinals, a great one. So you get that Fitzgerald name as well. And I better verify that real quick. Look at McNabb's birthday, 15 days after or 20 days after the selection. Look at that right there. Okay. JFK full name. Larry Fitzgerald. See, so you get football, right? And it's not like I stretched for none of that. He even has the 11 on the jersey, like DC equals 11. So, anyways, before I stretch that too far, back over here, look at how football equals 83 like Cleveland Browns, 29 like Trump. Look, football equals 133 like president, government, and White House. Okay. And again, you see Donald John Trump down here, Jim Donovan, again, like Phil Donahue. It's interesting how they all have similar hair as well, right? Similar, at some point. And this is not a coincidence. He had called Cleveland games since the team's expansion rebirth in 1999. Look at that. Let me make sure. I want to make sure I'm recording here. Let me see. Let me check this. Okay, apparently. Okay, I'm recording. But look at that. Okay? They are playing. Look, I better check this game. Okay? Because their next game after this was trending against the Baltimore Ravens, he had called Cleveland's game since the team's expansion rebirth in 1999. Remember, the Cleveland Browns became the Baltimore Ravens, right? Moving to Baltimore. Donovan retired from his broadcast career earlier this year and stepped away from his game day duties with the team before the season while battling cancer. He had called Cleveland's games since the team's expansion rebirth in 99. And look at how the Ravens were 5-2 going into this game. President, government, and White House also equal 52, as well as the 133 like football. Okay? And I feel like I need to show you that. Back over here. And look at Ohio equals 61 and 16, as Cleveland was 1-6 entering that game. President, 52. Government, 52. White House, 52. And you're seeing the 47, and you're seeing the 137, the 33rd prime, and Trump attempted assassinated the first time, the 13th day, the 7th month, right? Okay, so wow, who will be the president from 25 to 29? I mean, if this is going to extend this world script, right? Who will be the president? Okay, and I want to show you a lot of information on the side here, y'all, even just with the video. Okay, when did Cleveland move to Baltimore? You see? Oh, okay. Look, in 61, look at this. Oh, you see? And and 61, remember, 1-6 record going into the Baltimore game on Sunday. This last Sunday, 1-6 record, and Ohio equals 61 and 16. Remember that? And we just hit the 16 over here. Oh, excuse me. Republican equals 61 like Ohio as well, right? It's Man, that's just amazing. And what else was I going to show here? Let me see. Um, kind of lost track there, but that's okay. So, here it is right here. Oh, okay, this is what I wanted to show you. When did Cleveland restart in 1999? Here, I guess I didn't ask properly, but let me just pull it up like that. And there's that 1999 date. On September 8th, Al Lerner, chairman and CEO of MBNA Corp, was awarded the new Cleveland Browns offering, the highest price ever. But you see, the Browns opened the 99 regular season game against the Pittsburgh Steelers at Cleveland Brown Stadium on September 12th, 99. Okay, so I guess I did ask, when did they restart? So that's amazing. And I wanted to go just back again right there. I guess we'll just show a pic while we're there. I remember that. And look at the 95, like Myles Garrett, right? On the left here. Remember, Halloween equals 95. Myles Garrett. Is he still on the Browns? He is. And look, you see the 95. Let me pull up the Baltimore Cleveland game. Baltimore versus Cleveland. Look at how much of this on the fly we're getting, y'all. So look, they won with 29 points. Look at that right there. Okay? 29 points. And look how they land on 26. Wow. This is amazing. Look, the Ravens landed on 5-3. Add up the score of the game, you get 53. Ravens land on 53, but look at how the Browns score 29 and they land on 2-6. Okay, remember, Trump 29, football 29, and then remember, Jim Donovan dies 101 days after his birthday. The 26 prime number, cancer equals 26, dead on the 26th. Wow, right? How about that? How about that? That is again completely on the fly because this death came before the game. You see what I'm saying? One day before. And then the Browns landing on 2-6. Sacrifice equals 62 as well. Wow, that's amazing. And then 29 plus 24 is 53. Wow, that's amazing, y'all. Absolutely amazing. And the Ravens land on 5-3. So what a complete. Let's go back over here and look. We never did. We ever. How far did we get here on the slides? And look at the record, 1-6, like Ohio 16, even before the game, and then 52, like President, government, and White House with the Ravens. Woo! Ooh, remember Jim Brown, another Jim, and that was connected with LeBron as well, with that death. And what are the odds, Jim Brown on the Browns? And you see the thumbnail, right? Orange like Halloween as well, with that 95 connection, Myles Garrett, right? Think about Jason Garrett. That was a former coach of the Cowboys, right? Even what else is trending? 8 Mile with Marshall Mathers, Eminem trending. Marshall Mathers, Miles, M. You know what I mean? Miles. Ooh, and Detroit known for Devil's Night. Man, the Halloween Eve. Eminem connected with Detroit. That's amazing because you even get D right there, even like the D Detroit. And again, Eminem heavily trending right now as well. Wow. Hold on, and he played Jimmy in 8 Mile. Holy crap. That's amazing, man. I think, right? I think he was Jimmy in 8 Mile. Oh, and look, Jimmy Haslam, Jim Donovan, D Donovan, D Donald, D, and Trump equals 25. Hmm. We mentioned the Cavs and LeBron and the Guardians. Cleveland, the baseball team, they went deep into the playoffs. Major League Baseball. God. Okay. I mean, jam packed here, y'all. Jam packed with that Baltimore Ravens game. Even, wow. I didn't even think this one would go that long, but absolutely jam packed. Jam packed full of information here, y'all. With not even that many slides. Look at how much stuff we got on the fly. Okay, so battling, they say cancer, the form of leukemia, right? Undeniable here, y'all. So I appreciate y'all if you found this video somehow, or if this video made it to you. I'm definitely appreciative. Okay, another Don connection. Jim Donovan, Cleveland Browns play-by-play announcer and TV sports anchor, dies of cancer at 68. Y'all. Wow. Sympathy with a lot of these negative stories. Sympathy, positive energy. I try to put out there to counter it, but let's get this selection over with, right? Let's just we need to move on. I mean, it's obvious that uh, all of these stories are connected. Whatever they plan on doing with the world, let's just get it popping, right? Okay, so I appreciate y'all. Again, undeniable here with these connections. Daily Decodes 81 too. If you made it to this point, I appreciate you regardless. Until next time.